In the past year and a half, I've seen articles and newscasts about many policies that President Braindead has been suggesting or pushing. I remember some of the ridiculous ideas he had in the past concerning taxes. Do you remember that when he said he was going to eliminate the 1031 exchange? Or when he said he was going to drop the step-up basis for those inheriting properties? Both of these would have been disasters for the average middle-class property owner who wanted to own properties or leave it to their children. He also had the, quote, Build Back Better program that he and his cronies could not get passed. He also failed with his mask and vaccine mandate. Remember that? He wanted to make everybody wear masks and everybody have vaccines. I mean, it was ridiculous, right? How about the forgiving student loans? Another failure. He keeps making promises that are not only unkept, but impractical. He is actually begging the Saudis for oil and sending our reserves to China. His ideas and ideals are a complete failure. Now he has another crazy, soon-to-be failure idea about the Roe versus Wade decision. In another bike ride, by the way, I think he was able to stay up the whole time, he stated on Sunday he's considering declaring a public health emergency to free up federal resources to promote abortion access. A public health emergency? Really? This guy is clearly off his rocker. What kind of public health emergency can be declared that would force abortions? It's like the vaccine mandate where everyone is forced to get an abortion if they're pregnant? Really? Is that what he's trying to do? Is it a health emergency because you can no longer control the birth of offspring of minorities, which is what Planned Parenthood was designed for in the first place? Well, Joe, this ain't a public emergency. In fact, the only public emergency is you as president. By the way, on Friday, Jen Klein, the director of the White House Gender Policy Council, what the hell is a Gender Policy Council anyway, said it didn't seem like a great option. When we looked at the public health emergency, by the way, I'm saying this, it's a woman, I'm saying it in a men's voice because it's probably appropriate. When we looked at the public health emergency, we learned a couple of things. One is that it doesn't free many resources, she told reporters. It's what's in the Public Health Emergency Fund, and there's very little money in it. She says there's tens of thousands of dollars in it. So that didn't seem like a great option, and it also doesn't release a significant amount of legal authority. And so that's why we haven't taken it into action yet. Wait a minute, only tens of thousands of dollars in the fund? What was this fund for, and what's it supposed to be used for? You mean if we actually have a public health emergency, you know, a real one, not like the scamdemic of the past 2 years, but a real one, we have no money for it? I really want to stop being such a free thinker. It's actually really troubling. And by the way, this declaration of being a public emergency, she said the following. Oh, by the way, he said the following. Biden said the following in declaring a public emergency. He said, keep protesting, keep making your point, it's critically important. By the way, isn't this the same thing that Trump said on January 6th? In fact, Trump even added the words, peacefully protest. Joe Biden just told the world to protest without even stating the word peacefully. Once again, we have the double standard. By the way, speaking of a free thinker, I wanted to let you know what happened to me in Facebook jail. Want to know why I'm in Facebook jail? Someone said in a post, all women should take a knee the next time the national anthem is played. I responded and said, no. They should cut off their leg at the knee to show that they're in control of their bodies. Apparently, this is bullying. Seriously. Well, now that Musk isn't buying Twitter, I guess it's back to targeting conservatives and shutting them down on Facebook and all of the other social media sites.